Hello Virgo, welcome back to my channel, Divine Design Tarot. This is your official November 2020 reading. So this is a general theme and it's going to be a 3-part. So it's thinking, feeling, and doing in regards to what it is that's overtaking your thoughts, okay? So I'm going to get right into it and not waste any time. I'm going to keep this one for later. I just wanted to come out so badly. So let's go ahead and start here. So we're gonna go thinking, feeling, doing. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, oh no, we have sleepless nights and anxiety with the 9 of Swords here. Remember, the Suit of Swords represents anything in regards to your thoughts, of course, your mental state or health, So let's get right into it, okay? So, on your mind, for your thoughts, as of what you're thinking about right now, we got the Hierophant. Whoa. The Hierophant represents, it's a major arcana card, number 5, by the way. It represents tradition and morals, ethics. Depending on where your story is going, we'll dig into that a little deeper. Your feelings in regards to what's on your mind, we got the Knight of Swords, another Suit of Swords, like at the bottom of the deck. The Knight of Swords represents some young, fiery energy who's ready and willing to go to war for what is his beliefs, for what he thinks is right, for his people. Protect and defend yours, however that speaks to you, Virgo. But of course, we're going to clarify as we go deeper. But excuse me. So for representing what it is you're doing, or the steps that you should be taking in order to deal with this issue, we got the 9 of Pentacles. The Suit of Pentacles represents material, anything material, money, more commonly. I'm sorry. Oh, excuse me. So the 9 of Pentacles represents reaping what you sowed. So being rewarded for all of your hard work. So that's good. I'm going to go ahead and look at the flying card that we had from earlier when I was shuffling. We have the 4 of Swords. The 4 of Swords represents needing to rest and regroup, just gather yourself, restore, maybe you've been working so hard to, protect your belief system, your family, whatever and however this speaks to you. And you've been doing it so morally and ethically right. I feel you on that one, Virgo, because I feel like especially nowadays, not a lot of people have common courtesy, and I am one of those people who goes out of my way to always be my sweetest and nicest and polite, and it's just frustrating when the rest of the world isn't participating and acting that way, but we're only in control of our own actions, right? Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and clarify each section of your reading here, starting with your thoughts, which is represented by the Hierophant. Okay, so Spirit, can you please clarify the Hierophant for Virgo? Please. That's a lot of cards, but I'm just gonna go ahead and take them. So we have the Three of Pentacles in reverse, the Seven of Cups in reverse, the Knight of Wands, the Devil, and Death. That's interesting. So give me 1 second while I try to pick up on any intuitive messages here. The story that gets painted to me here by these cards that were given to me here by Spirit, because you're working really hard to keep your let's just call it reputation or your tradition, your upbringing, right? You're fighting hard to keep that in balance, along with having to deal with the world, and the world could just be a cruel, harsh place, as we all know. So I think that's where the group conflict depicted here with the Three of Pentacles in reverse comes into play. And the Seven of Cups in reverse, which speaks about feeling lost, maybe emotionally, because it's represented by the cups. Also, you're lacking a sense of purpose maybe in your life as of right now, and so that's not helping the issue. I feel like you're trying to keep it all together, trying not to break as the world continues to try and break you. Again, I feel you on that one, because we all have our own cross to bear. But at heart, though, Virgo, you're a fighter, you're fearless, you're ready for action, you're ready to go and defend your people's honor, or your beliefs. There's no doubt about that. But all of that is being tested right now, I feel like, by life in general, and of course, with the Devil energy being here, I feel like maybe you also are struggling with codependencies, whether that be in any type of form. Exes, too much of anything is not good, or having to depend on a certain someone or something also creates this kind of negative energy. And so that's weighing in on you as well. All the while you're trying to maintain your fearless, self, with the depicted here with the Knight of Wands. To close this whole chapter here, we got the Death card, which, what better card here as a message from Spirit to you, Virgo. I feel like this is a cycle, and you should already know or intuitively pick up what I'm talking about. You know that there's something that you're currently depending on, you're being codependent on, which has a hold on you as long as you let it. Because you're in ultimate control, and you have the power to just not be dependent on whoever or whatever this is. So the Death card represents the ending of a cycle and the brand new beginning, a brand new start to a new, better one. Most times, well, yeah, because it looks like a scary card, but in reality, it's just the end of a cycle that needs to end, that needs to come to an end. Because we all know that if we put it off too long, it's coming regardless, whether we're ready for it or not. And I feel like we should just prepare and kind of let it go on our own, instead of waiting around for life to force us to do so. So let's see. And that pretty much clarifies also your feelings here, because we got the Knight of Wands totally and completely describing you at heart, and here we have another Knight The Knight of Swords, which is also ready for action, and ready to, jump and say ha ha hi, at command here. And there's no question about that. You've proven, not that you have to, but you've proven yourself to not only yourself but everyone around, because of how true you are to your beliefs, to your tradition. Let's just go ahead and clarify, or ask Spirit, better yet, what it is you have to do, or what steps you need to take in order to get to this place, which is, I'm sure, where you're like anxious to be, or where you should be. You should be reaping the rewards of the seeds that you've sown, the hard work that you've done over however long it's been going, and I feel like instead of being in this energy, the weight of the world is kind of like beating you down to where you can't even enjoy it. So we're going to ask Spirit for some advice as to what it is you should be doing in regards to that, what steps you should take. So let's see what messages Spirit has. Oh. Okay, so that was quick, and Spirit doesn't play. When Spirit's ready to relay these messages, it just gets them across. So we got the Page of Wands and the Nine of Wands in reverse. The Page of Wands represents young energy, someone who's, again, pretty free and fearless, an adventure seeker, always looking for excitement, which I feel that at heart, that's who you truly are. And because of the worries and the weight of the world and your issues, whatever that might be, that has you struggling right now, has you in a depressive energy, and that's kind of making you paranoid about your future, about you not being able to enjoy, or will I ever get this happy ending that I worked so hard for, which is totally a fair question to ask. And, sometimes life beats down on us so badly that we do feel this. But right here in your reading, Spirit is clearly encouraging you to dig deep within yourself. Remember and stay true to who you really are, and go from there. Just remember why you started and where that motivation came from. And it's hard to stay consistent in such a world that we live in today, where everyone's busy trying to step over one another to reach the top, where I feel like it would be easier on all of us if we just gave each other a hand on our way up there, and I feel like we would all make it up there quicker. But again, we're only in control of our own actions, Virgo. So you have a lot to think about, and I feel like your answers are pretty clear, pretty easy. Don't let the weight of the world cloud your mind or your thoughts or your ambitions. Keep on going. Maybe your breakthrough is closer than you know, so now it's not the time to give up. That's your message for today, and for your beginning of the month in November reading, Virgo. I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked it or it resonated, please give this video a thumbs up, a comment, subscribe to my channel, and see you in the next reading.